Yeah. No, I don't either, but doesn't mean I can't use it, abuse it.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team
Yeah.
against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings.
Like, honestly, it's like I was considering, like, here, just give it to me so I can just put freaking play cooldown on. Like, here you go, have fun, guys. See how pissed off people will be. Why can't I run the same play over and over? Because I play cooldown on, and after you run the same play 5 times, you can't use it the rest of the game. Sorry, dude. Barely. I mean, basically everyone was fucking turned off anyway, so I was like, we'll just call it good. Yeah, I'll probably end up buying 2K here. Maybe tonight. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's not. No more. No, I looked. It's now up to $70, whatever the normal was. Oh, I'm never fucking playing golf. I don't give a fuck. Like, you ain't. I'm not playing golf. You can't pay me to play golf. Alright, this dude has 72, 76, 77 as his offense line. I better get freaking pressure. If I don't, I'll bullshit.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Oh, great. Good start, guys. Just let him catch it.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
In the U.S.? I don't know. Dude, you jumped it. He don't go for it. Why am I not surprised by this game? Snap the ball. What are you waiting for, dude?
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
What are you talking about, Willis? And yours? I'm gonna go back to my roots. I don't know. I guess see what the teams are like next year. And when I pick a team, it's not going to be based off teams. It's going to be based off their assistants. Yeah, that. Oh. Yeah.
And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I don't know.
Action. Using his legs to buy some time.
That's not. There's no way that's an intercept. There's no.
because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell
Yeah.
QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage.
Yeah,
On the first
like,
pass attempt,
oh my
creating
not
interception.
fucking surprised
This
game.
defense has
Whatever.
set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
70 overall line is pushing my 90 overall D line. I love it. And I'm not posting this shit because I'm home. No, he posted it. God, this is so fucking stupid, dude. My offense is fucking horrible. I hate it so much. Oh.
Ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the move.
Can you just attack? Why we? Everyone else's dude just runs in the hole and covers the hole, but my guy just stops. Like, yo.
Because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Like, my safety runs up, like, all right, he's going to cover the hole. Nope, just kidding. He's going outside, yep. That's what I thought. All right, let's not throw an interception this time. You guys, offense sucks right now.
Interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. They'll run the RPO and hold right. They get it out of bounds.
Nice, easy throw, catch, get some yardage.
The Cornhuskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it to the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack. Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physically. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
I forgot who's my speed back. I totally forgot who. I think it's this dude. Yeah, it is.
Making side adjustments here. They'll run the toss. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south.
Oh, he's a man. Great.
Back in the day, you just don't see much of it anymore. Back to pass on 2nd down.
All right, dude. Keep running backwards, dumbass.
And the defense had that one
Oh, he wasn't, man. I'm stupid.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I gotta go for this. I don't trust his offense.
Comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to
hat on hat.
drive alive on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground.
Nope, never mind. Oh, yeah, of course not. He does suck.
Probably the only people up
He's charging. I would too.
about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it
That's
falls
up
to
to
the
me.
ground
I'm good.
incomplete.
Fucking pass him.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
This one's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And he missed.
Can we not drop shit, please? Like, come on, guys.
Free and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Don't want to go for it on every fourth down, but I have to.
First down on 4th and 2. Gonna look downfield again.
Oh, that would have been a touchdown.
He'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. And that's something that you look back, it's a big stat. So I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get it. Like, easy decision, right? First down.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Go straight ahead. That is a
Everyone
big
else just
win for this defense as they were right
me.
there as soon as he got the ball.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease, pay it off for his offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibbs. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Handoff to the lone back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball up his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
From the gun, running back on the move. It'll be third and long. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Kentucky. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Kansas State pushing the pace. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And back to the air on second down. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies. And this defensive line, this black shirt defensive line is doing their job.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The RPO fired complete to the left. There we go. He stopped it, forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the easy one to the back. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Makes the grab on third. And he'll haul it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago.
What?
Put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better.
I know, it was very boring. I'm falling asleep playing my own fucking game.
He'll bring it out. It's good. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
You already advanced? When did you advance?
Stopped at the 15.
Oh, I didn't know. I'll play it. My last one or what?
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here.
Oh my god. Thank you.
How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be.
I'm going to risk it for the biscuit here.
Locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all
It's nice the fact that his team's not very good, so
It's amazing to
my guys can actually knock the ball out of people's hands and they won't catch it.
Up and down the field, throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case.
Oh my God.
They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one.
All right.
They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find
I was like,
rhythm.
all right.
You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska!
I guess I should have caught that.
But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum.
Oops,
There's going to
this
have
is
to be
off
some
ends.
questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Coming out with it, it's Gibbs.
I just,
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he
yeah.
brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped
Yeah,
at the
but
15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibbs. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From on the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Banks. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Big pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're down.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibbs. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Carney. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down, partner. He's a yard short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer. Go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense. the big first down.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Unloads quickly. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Finds his man. It's Sampson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Got the quick pass. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle. It's Hills. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Hills. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Looking for space. It's Sampson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1. Lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibbs. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing. The black shirts have applied blackout conditions. There has been no electricity available for this offense.
I mean, just suffocating. They're smothering this offense. They haven't done anything well yet. They can't run it. They can't throw it consistently. This defense is definitely reminiscent of those great Nebraska black shirt defenses of the past.
Leaves it with the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a bit...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll leave it with him. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. He lets one fly deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business number 36.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. If we get the interception, this one's almost done.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation